Hello everyone, I'm back with another video. This is gonna be my first trade. I will add one more trade up here. If you look at this area, this is a trend line. If I draw the trend line, you will see that. All right, this is the trend line. And the reason behind this trade is basically this trend line and the major downtrend and the minor downtrend. Even here, I'm just gonna go one more trade because there's not any significant buyer's entry. At least I don't see one. And I believe they should just keep dropping until we see that what's gonna happen on this buyer's entry, which is not very strong again. When you have major and minor trend, as a trend, like this is a major downtrend, right? See that it's just coming down, and if you zoom in, you will see that it's also minor downtrend. You see it's creating drop-based drops to the downside and just keep going. And after this one, I'm not very sure that it's gonna react from breaking this because it's not a very strong buyer's entry, but we have this round number here, so I take this trade with 25. No, it's closed exactly on the round number, so the buyers could enter, and I'm not gonna take this anymore unless it's a very good marginal safety. I don't know, we might have a couple of buyers, but again we might keep dropping, so I'm not sure because it's exactly on this round number, and previous time after 3 candles we have buyers in the market. So going with the sellers here is basically against these level and the sequence, so let's just risk this one and go with the buyers with 25. Let's see what happens, because it's not very good to go with the sellers here because it's against 2 concepts, similarity and the level here. And it's basically 50-50 because we have minor and major downtrend, and then we have 2 options in the favor of buyers. So this is a 50-50, that's why I go with 25. And there we go, we're gonna win this trade. That's nice. All right, let's just keep going. Let's just keep going. And all right, so we got this QM level down here. You see that it reacted from this QM level, and now it's just breaking everything and going up, creating this ABCs, which shows me that this is a uptrend. But again, we have 3 candles and then retracement, and again 3 candles, kind of similar. I don't know if we're gonna have a retracement. If we have another reason to take this trade, like for example this seller's entry, I would take this trade. Let's see. Oh, it's going a little too strong, but I just wanted this candle to close somewhere here with a rejection. That would be great to take this trade, but for now it's just a little risky. That's why I'm gonna take this with 25 as well, okay? Because this is too strong. Sometimes after these candles we just keep going because it's just so much pressure from the buyer side, and they also show themselves in the next candle as well. But based on the similarity here, we could take this trade even though this is against the trend. All right, this is against the trend, again minor and major uptrend, and this is against the trend, but yeah, it's working because we have 2 breakouts here. If this is a price channel, we have broken the price channel, which every time the sellers entered at this upper band, and then we also have a bigger breakout of sellers entry. So probably so many sellers got triggered after this breakout, and also this round number here. So the amount of triggered sellers are pretty high at this point. That's why the sellers are entering, but this is, oh my god, this is basically against the trend. All right, okay, so let's go back to 100. All right, okay, And do you remember this one? We took this as a buy and then it just keeps dropping. You see that if we have been going with this like sellers here, we would lose this trade. And the reason behind this, so many people, like let's imagine Mr. X takes this sell trade after this, and he expects to just markets to drop because the major and minor trend is downtrend, and it's just more logical for him who's taking this trade to just market to drop. All right, and then he loses here and he complains that, okay, we have everything with the sellers, why we lost here? Because he didn't consider this one as a round number and the sequence of the market. All right, so you have to take into account so many things before taking a trade. All right. Okay, so we got this doji right here. You see that this is a beautiful doji, but we have some gaps and stuff here. See that this doji closed here, and then we got this gap closing here. It didn't even come up like this, and then we got the sellers. I don't know, something complex going on right here. I'm expecting buyers to at least break this level right here, and then we might have sellers in the market again. This gap right here created this imbalance, so it's not safe again. Let me just decrease. Oh my god, we missed this chance right here. No problem. We missed this chance. Alright, so you see that this is a very strong rejection, right? It's coming from somewhere. The previous time we got a strong candle, so again it touched this area and it got rejected. So if we are closing somewhere here like this, I 100% would take this trade, the next candle, as a sell trade, because that would be very beautiful. Like imagine this candle closing right here at this seller's entry point, and also we got the 3 consecutive sequence. That would be very amazing trade, but unfortunately we don't have that option right here, and we have to just look for the best. Oh, look at this. I'm glad we didn't take this trade. Alright, it's reacting from this supply area. And you see that this is the gap that made this happen. You know, they reacted one candle after this because this gap right here made this ranging market missing something, and then this one basically for this area, and then it's gonna react. I don't know if you're understanding, if it's making sense, but this area was a crazy opportunity to take. All right, I want to take this as a oh. All right, I don't know, I'm little, you know what, yeah, I missed this one. I don't know why I hesitated, but this was a good trade though. Even if it reject and close down here, I would still say this is a good trade. You know why? Because we have 2 consecutive red candle sequence right here. You see that we don't have more than 2 candles in this bigger ranging market, and this is basically breaking this area. This is buyer's entry, and starting with this gap down, it even adds more of the buyers. I don't know why I hesitated here. Even we have this higher high. You see that we have higher highs. So breakout, any sort of breakout from the downside would trigger the buyers. I don't know why I hesitated this one, to be honest, but that was a good trade. All right, we got this doji right here, but it's not a ranging market, so this doji might. But based on the sequence, we can take this trade. I don't know why so many options today for sequence. And this area is very important area. And again, let's see if we're gonna break this. If we had this candle right here, that would be amazing. But it's swing right here, so this doji might not work. Let's just trust that doji. Yeah, it's closing right on the level. I will just I don't know, man. It's so risky, this one. It's at the beginning of this swing, but I trusted that. Let's see. But there's still a gap and didn't even touch this level, so it might try to touch and go up, or it's just gonna keep drop. And yeah, I'm just saying, I didn't decrease the amount because I thought we're gonna miss the chance, and then we will be crying. And yeah, it didn't work. You know, the doji's starting point, like when you're trying to take your doji trade, make sure that you are in a ranging kind of market and you see a lot of red green stuff, because if you have like trends like this, trend change and stuff, and the doji is right here, it's less likely to work. All right, just like this one, just like this one. All right, yeah. Okay. Jesus. All right, I go for 2 trades right here. If it comes down, I will add 1 more at this overlapping level. We have 3 running trades right here. I've been looking for a great opportunity. I finally found it. This is a like if you look at this area, this is a major ranging market. We broke this range, and if you look closer, this is an uptrend. All right, this is uptrend, and it would be great if all of my entries were on this overlapping level, basically in these positions like this, overlapping starting from this, associated with patterns. They're pretty strong, and this is exactly starting from this trend line. So that's just so many confirmations to take this trade. And also, this is a pattern itself. Look at this. Look at this. This is a outside bar, let's say outside bars often give us retracement. And this right here, look closer. There's a overlapping level. You see that this is overlapping? There should be something, right? This is a strong demand area. I can check this. Alright, thank you for watching, guys. That's it for today. Thank you for your crazy support. We're growing super fast, and I really appreciate that. And make sure you join the Telegram channel. And the biggest binary mentorship will be announced there. So yeah, thank you for watching, and peace out.